Okay, I lost connection for a little bit, but I am now back. I'm going to assume that I lost connection because of the shitty ass weather that we have going on outside. However, I'm back. If you missed the before, I was just letting you guys know that I'm going to be doing a live demo on my extensions. These are old extensions that I usually always revamp around this time of the year. I spend a lot of money on my extensions, so I try to get as much time of them as I can. I usually keep my extensions for about 3 years, and out of those 3 years, I probably take them like 6 different colors, and that's no exaggeration. So I'm going to actually walk you guys through today on how I'm going to achieve my rainbow. So I'm going to walk you over. Don't talk about my setup because it's pretty ghetto, but 2020 has been a ghetto year, so it fits right on in. So I'm going to walk you guys over. I won't be in the video too much because of how the setup is. So hopefully guys, you just sit back and relax. And if you have any questions, you can ask me during the live, and I'll make sure I come back and answer all of them for you. So come on over. And FYI, I've already pre-lightened my extensions. They started at a level 3, and I pre-lightened majority of them to a 9, but one of them I couldn't cap, and I was just too impatient to wait. So I only got that one till level 8. But that one's cool because I'm only going to take it the natural level of my hair right now anyway, which is between like a 6 and 7. The ends are like a 9, but I just have literally a direct red by Joico on my ends. And on the root, I have a 7RR straight permanent in Kenra permanent color. And I did that with 30 volume as well when I lifted my root. So I'm going to set my phone up, and you guys get to make me watch some magical rainbows. So wish me luck in the hair gods. Hope you guys are doing well today on this Thursday. So, cool. All right, we're back. Hopefully you guys can see that. So in color theory, I want to say we have, what, 7 colors in the rainbow? 6? Something like that. Thursday, and my brain is like crappy right now. But I'm gonna do 6. I'm gonna do red, I'm gonna do orange, I'm gonna do yellow, green, blue, and purple. I want to say I'm missing like that light blue, but I don't want the light blue in my hair. It's gonna throw off the red. So here we go, okay? In order to do the rainbows, you want to at least have a level 9 and above, and a 9 and above is because of the yellow. If you put in yellow over top of that 8, it's just going to tone it and neutralize it just a little bit, but it's not going to give you that true yellow, and you're going to miss it, and it's going to look like Garfield here. So I'm going to start with red, and I'm going to be wiping my brush as I go too, just so we can have a clean surface and clean area. And I'm doing this on dry hair. It takes the best on dry hair. So the thing about rainbows is you can't really be scared. You just kind of pretty much got to go on with the flow. If you mess up, it is what it is. It's creative art. Just make sure you're messing up on yourself and not your actual clients. You make sure you want to practice on anything. You can use like some of your mannequin, old head mannequin dolls that you got from beauty school, some that you have home. You can even purchase one off of Amazon and just practice your rainbows. So I'm gonna start with red. Ooh. And I'm gonna do these pretty prism-like. So I want them kind of close together and pretty much fine. So I'm not gonna do thick rainbows, I'm gonna do thin ones. So as I'm painting on, I'm pretty much feathering the color out as I go a little bit. But I put something heavy on the tips so the tips won't move. as I'm doing this. So if you guys are looking for perfection in this video, you're not gonna get it. So log off and go to somebody else's page. I'm pretty raw content. It's not practice. I just pretty much like to go with the flow. So far I've done red. And I don't really want to backtrack, so I'm just going to count down my steps and do the red all at once. So you don't have to keep going back and forth. So that's red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, red. So I'm going to add my second red about right here. And I'm going to clean that brush off. I'm going to add that second red about right there. And I'm gonna hold it with my finger. Make sure you guys are always constantly wiping your fingers, because if you don't, it will travel and it will bleed into your other rainbows and you will look like Silly Billy or Silly Jilly. I did these back in my girlfriend's hair during quarantine and we had so much fun doing these. She was like, are you serious? You want to put rainbows in my hair? I'm like, yeah, girl. I want to see what it looks like on you first, so I know if it's going to look good on me. She's like my test guinea pig for everything. So I'm probably going to have to cap one more red, and I'm going to do that last red all the way at the bottom, or almost at the bottom. So I'm going to go back in. And you should only be taking a little bit on your brush. If you add too much on your brush, that's automatically going to allow that color to travel into an area that it's not supposed to travel into. So I'm just taking a little bit. Hi, I see all you guys here joining me. Hi guys. For all you who just joined in, I'm literally just making some rainbows today. I'm pretty sure we'll probably have some outside by the end of the day after all this shitty ass rain. So once again, I am repeating my red for a third time. I don't like to go back and forth with the same color. I like to get rid of it and get it done all at once so I can keep it moving. You know, system, flow, plan your work your plan. That's the type of girl I am. And sometimes you might plan your work and work your plan and that shit might fail. But that's all color theory lane. If you are really good on color theory, you really have a good background in it, it's all good. Color fixes color, so, you know, just keep a positive spirit and you'll get through. I'm actually gonna grab a comb really quick, okay? I've been on this like pink and red kick. I don't know why. I guess happy color, fun, cotton candy, fire. So I just keep a wet towel next to me at all times, just to keep my surface in my area and definitely my hands clean. It's all about keeping your hands clean. I'm sorry for how I got this set up right now. I had no other way to set it up for you guys to actually see me. So my mission for this week is to tell my boyfriend that I need a bigger tripod. I've had this tripod for, I want to say almost a year. My boss got me this back when I decided that I wanted to just pretty much just get more out there with making videos. And I've been using it high key ever since. So I just gave him his money's worth. So I'm gonna add red one more time. And once again, don't be scared, just go. If you're scared, I feel like you're automatically gonna mess up. You're like setting yourself up for failure. And the only way you're gonna learn is if you mess up. So sometimes you actually gotta mess up, you know? Like, I wasn't always perfect at stuff. There are still a lot of things that I can work on as a hairstylist, but I just make sure I work on them until, you know, I perfect them. You know what would suck? I always think about, like, if I'm doing this and I, like, accidentally dip it into another color. Things like that. But nah, remember, just work your magic and just go. Okay, so that's red. If I feel like I need to go back in and add more red, I'll add more red. But right now, I'm gonna move on to the next color, which is orange. And for you guys talking about, oh my gosh, she doesn't know how many colors on the rainbow. Shut the hell up. I'll figure it out. But I think it's 6 or 7. I want to say it's 7. And if it's not 7, it's definitely 6. And I'm not winning money right now, so it is what it is. Okay, next is orange. Shout orange. Aren't you glad I'm doing this? I'm so corny. Blame my mother. What do you guys got planned for the holidays? I'm not too sure on what I'm doing. I wish I can just catch a flight to Hawaii and just stay there for like 2 weeks and come back home to a new president, like actually in office. However, I'm either going to be with my mother, with her uninviting guests that I didn't invite, because she somehow always magically appears to have 5 more extra guests, which is pretty much why I'm kind of skeptical of going there this year. Shout out to you, Mom, even though I love you. She's very sweet and giving, especially around this time of year, so I don't think Corona is going to stop her show. However, it will stop mine. So, either I might do that, which is probably high-key might do. If not, I will stay home and hope that a pizza spot is open and order some pizza. And like binge watch TV. Are you guys watching any new shows that you want to tell me about? I'm not really a TV person. I watch it, not too much. However, when quarantine happened, I got into TV a little bit more. So I've been watching a couple shows out. You have the what? I think I'm going to say this right. Cobra Kai. I've been really like high-key into that. And The Flash. I was crying on The Flash, guys, last night. When they killed his dad, I'm like, man, you already killed his mom. How you kill his dad too? So yeah, I'm high-key into that show right now. So if you guys are into any shows right now and you want to share them, please drop them below. Also, if you guys are looking for any appointments around this time of the year, it's the perfect time to get in, especially before we get super busy and book for the holidays. So I'm just tapping orange. Right there, right here, right here. Right here. And you want to make sure you saturate these areas really good, because what'll happen, you'll think you're doing a good saturation and it's not going to go through on the other side, so you'll have a blotchy rainbow. And people will talk about you. I will tell you to your face, but you know, most people will just talk about you. So I'm here to let you know to saturate your areas really well. And always wipe your hands after each application. And sometimes you might have to comb just a feather, and I'll show you guys how to comb and feather and do that little trick when I'm done, so you guys know how to do that. So I'm gonna move on to my favorite color in the whole wide world, yellow. My brush is gonna look a little messy on the yellow because I'm like stirring it up. See the yellow? It's so pretty. Yellow's my favorite color. It's just like sunshine and flowers.
You're welcome.
It's super exciting. I don't know, I should have been coloring by now, but I just got super excited. So I'm gonna wipe my hand because I just fucked it up with red. That red is the devil. You should see my pillows at home. But I've learned now to how to keep it in and keep it locked without it bleeding everywhere. So So yeah, for all of you who want to go red, red is like a really awesome color. I'll show you my hair. It's super fun, but it's a lot of maintenance, especially if you shampoo your hair a lot or if you just naturally get in the shower every day, which I hope all of you do. It just rinses out really fast. So color conditioners are really good at home for those who want to maintain their red. So what I've been doing, I've been actually taking a really good conditioner and I've been just taking direct red and adding it to my conditioner, giving it a little color. So when I put that conditioner on my hair, I rock out with the toner as well. So it acts like a color conditioner toner all in one, which is super cool. So it allows me to hold on to my hair longer to where I'm not putting actually direct color on my hair. So if you guys are wondering, yeah, if I have time tonight, I'm gonna do my hair tonight. I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna have some wine. I'm going to braid my hair up and I'm going to sew in my extensions. So the plan is to do a money piece of a rainbow on one side. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna do a hot pink piece or a light pink piece on the other side. But everything else is gonna be red. But it's the year of rainbows, I think. You know, we had so much like heartache and sadness in 2020. I feel like I need to like rock a rainbow every day for the rest of my freaking life. Okay, so I've done yellow, so I'm gonna move on to the next. As you guys can see what's going on right now. You see it? See it forming? Pretty cool, right? So I'll move on to green. My co-worker and one of my really good friends in the salon, her name is Sarah Styles 215. Follow her on the gram. She actually just did some really cool rainbows last week. You'll see them on her page. They're super cool. I got to collab and do hairstyling with her. We teamworked it. It was so cool. But the rainbows were all her. So I want you guys to go check out her page and look at the rainbows on her page. They're super cool. Shout out to Sarah Styles 215. So here's green. I would put another color in here, like just for GP, but nah. I'm gonna just rock out with the basic rainbows right now. When 2021 starts, I'm gonna start doing like a lot more creative colors with my hair again once it starts going back into a better length. It looks super medium and short right now, but that shrinkage life on curly hair is one hell of a thing. It's like witchcraft, man. Like my hair looks super short right now, but when I blow it out, it's actually pretty decent, man. It's still super short, don't get it twisted. I got like a Johnny Bravo haircut right now if I blow it out. Okay, so technically I'm supposed to put red right here on the end, but I don't want red on the end of my hair, so I think I want blue, so I'm gonna actually reverse the colors in the rainbow a little bit. I'm going to do what we call breaking the rules. When you learn the rules as a hairstylist, you are definitely allowed to break some shit. So I'm breaking shit right now. I don't want that color at the bottom of my hair, so I don't know what color I'm gonna do yet, so I'm just gonna leave it blank for now, and I'm just gonna go back and finish doing what I'm doing. I don't know why, but I just got a crazy craving for chicken tenders. I'm very extra, I know. Best chicken tenders in Philly, Knock Restaurant, which is right next door on 12th Street. Shout out to Knock. Best chicken tenders to me, you know, so don't, all the chicken tender fanatics don't get on here talking about, no, they don't have the best chicken tenders. Well, I haven't had all the chicken tenders in Philly. So, however, they're really good. They're homemade. The chefs in there are A1. They're super cool. The kitchen's cool. I'm like all about clean and sanitary shit. If your kitchen's dirty, I don't want the food. That's on period. Hey, Jai. So. Okay, blue's next. This is time consuming. So honestly, in salon, off the back, if somebody just wanted just like one money piece, I would probably charge them just for the one money piece, anywhere between 50 and 75, just for the money piece. If you're getting it all over, I'll rather discuss that in person, depending on how much hair you have. Fine, medium, coarse, you gotta take all that stuff into play too. And if you are someone who's wishy-washy, like myself, I'm wishy-washy with hair. However, I'm a hairstylist, you know, so I don't panic. I just change it back. But if you're someone who's not going to be in the hair salon all the time, rainbows are maybe not for you. I'm not going to say that they're not for you, but maybe not in a permanent way. So clip-ins are always a great choice. You can get your stylist to hand make you a money piece clip-in. You can have her come in and show you how to clip it in and work her magic, because that's easier. It's more safer on your hair too, especially if you're someone who, you know, you have natural hair color and you don't want to ruin the integrity of your real hair with lifting it out of all those stages to get the rainbow. A great way to get it is just to buy some extensions, have your hairstylist do it, and call it a day. You can clip them in when you feel like being a different girl, or your boyfriend wants to break up with you. You can like tell him no, you're just gonna give him a new girlfriend and just change your hair. Maybe. Now that I'm coloring, I think I want blue at the end. So I'm gonna put blue at the end. I think that'll be cool. So I'm gonna do blue. Last minute decision. Yeah. Okay. Hey. Last minute decision. So I am capping blue on the end, and I think it's going to kind of go green because I literally like smeared that in there a little bit too much. But it's all good. I changed my mind. I put enough blue on there for it not to go. So that's not going to happen. So you see how this is coming together, guys? It's pretty cool, right? I might show you guys how I'm going to do my other side, because I'm going to have a different shade of red on the other side. So I already have that mixed up in a bowl ready to go. Like shit. Hey, Sarah Styles 215. Sarah Styles 215 just walked out by. I hope you guys go follow her, as I stated about 5 minutes ago. Her page is super cool. It's my great friend and my bomb-ass co-worker. Okay, purple's next. So, purple, Yerful, Schmurple. Purple. Add purple right there. Ooh, y'all, I can't wait to do my hair. I've been like a bald-headed chicken for a couple months now. I'm over it. It was fun, you know, like low maintenance in the morning. I don't really spend too much time on my hair. However, I miss swinging some stuff, you know? Sometimes you just want to swing your hair, especially right now. I just want to swing some stuff. It's starting to get cold. My head's starting to really feel that too. And I'm over it. And I'm not really a hat girl. I like to actually show my hair because I do my hair. So you guys seeing this unicorn magic happening right now? Okay, so as you see, I got a little couple blank spots. My mind wants to tell me to leave those blonde because it's kind of cool. But I'm not blonde anymore. So I feel like that's gonna make me kind of want to be blonde again. Weird how my mind and my mental works. Oh, no. So I'm just sitting here right now. I don't know if you guys can see me. Can you see me? Cool. I'm just trying to figure out what to actually put there. Pink, Pink would be kind of cool, and I think you would see it, but not too much. So I think I'm just gonna go back in with yellow. I think that's my best bet. So let's hit it with yellow, because my heart and my mind says yellow. So you can't go wrong when both of them are in agreement with each other, right? So here we go, yellow. Does anybody else love yellow out there? I don't hear too many people ever say that their favorite color is yellow. I think I met like one other person in my lifetime that's told me that their favorite color is yellow. And I'm a weirdo. I usually ask people what their favorite colors are all the time. Depending on how close we are. Because I'm bleeding yellow together, I'm literally cleaning off my brush every time I put the color down. So, see, I got a little bit on my brush. I'm putting that color down. I'm wiping my brush off. I am picking that color up. I'm putting it down. And I'm wiping my brush off. I don't even backtrack with that. Because yellow is easily to turn so many other colors. No? Okay. Ooh, guys, it's gonna be so good. You ever think something's gonna go so good and then you rinse it off and it's no color there? Yup, that happened to me before. I used, like, back in the day, I used shitty ass Adore. I'm sure you guys all know that. And you know what? Let me take that back. Adore is actually not shitty. It all in how you use it. However, Adore is shitty when it comes to it bleeding everywhere. The pigments are really, really nice. I will give Adore that. When it comes to their pigments are A1. They are a bean. But when it comes to them lasting and them bleeding everywhere on your clothes, if you're out dancing, literally, you can be out dancing and you get hot and your neck will sweat red or green, whatever color you have in your hair. And that's pretty embarrassing. So I stopped using Adore probably over a decade ago. I cap it from time to time, depending on if the hair store doesn't have the red I have, because they have a crimson, SCRIMSON, that is amazing. It's like the perfect red. However, it will bleed like crazy, and I'm over bleeding. That crap is whack. So, now here we are with yellow. I'm just gonna probably process this for about, because I have nothing to do. I'm probably gonna sit here for like 45 minutes. Normally I leave it on for like 30, 15 minutes under heat, and 15 minutes without the heat. And the heat is just to accelerate it and just bump it, speed it up faster, really push it into the cuticle strand so it can lock and stay in.
Guess what? They were a few positions and I signed it. Good.
So, as you guys see now, I'm going to go back in and I'm just going to do some feathering. I'll show you guys what I mean by that. So what I mean by the feathering, I'm literally... What I mean by the feathering, I'm just actually just going to take the brush and just feather down into the other section just a little bit. And once I feather that in the other section, I am going to feather and keep going. So as you see, I'm keep grabbing the different brushes. Here's the orange, feathering that down into the yellow. And I'm taking the tip and I'm literally going like this. You know how when you're mad and your mama told you to do your chores and you didn't do them? So the normal way you would take the broom and brush it, just like straight like this, a normal person would be sweeping. But when she done made you mad and you done took all day to do the chores that she didn't ask you to do, that she should have done in the first place, then you get mad and you start sweeping like that on an angle. So that's the same way you're gonna actually sweep the hair. So I'm take that. And this is yellow. And I'm just feathering that. And that's just so the colors nicely blend in together with each other. So you don't see where it starts and ends, stops and begins. All that good shit. Blue. And make sure your brush is clean when you're doing this as well. So, I'm gonna go back in with that blue and just nicely paint. Cool. Alright, so here you are. I'm gonna clean up this area so I can free it. But All right. Whew. So, I hope you guys enjoyed my live video and my demonstration of the rainbow. So I'm gonna flick it around so you can see. I think I can turn this around. See it?
No, actually, I did last week change, and this week I have had the wheel insurance, so they can fix the wheels, but scrap wheels and holes and things like that.
Okay, I'll be back when I am done processing. Cool. All right, peace out, people. Rob, I'll get that.